Hi guys, this is editorial analysis for 27th January 2017. Today there was a very important editorial from the Hindu newspaper. It was on the promulgation of ordinances and how the provision of ordinance making in our constitution is being misused by our political executive. However, I have already done the facts that are mentioned in this editorial in my earlier videos. So this editorial was practically a repetition of all the points that I have already done in the past. That's why I will not be doing that. Let's move on to the next editorial. That is from the business line. It talks about farmer suicides. So I think 2-3 days ago we did an editorial on farmer suicides from another newspaper as well. So we'll see this one in continuation to that. It says that due to monsoon deficit, there has been the worst drought in 140 years, and 100 plus farmers in the Kaveri Delta, they have reportedly committed suicide. So what are the reasons for why farmers in our country are committing suicide? And this article, this editorial goes on to give some reasons. I have shortened the editorial. The reasons are indebtedness, non-availability of loans, loans from money lenders, crop losses, increased input cost, increase in the wages of labor due to Narega, the minimum support price not compensating for the cost of cultivation decently. So these are some of the reasons of farmer suicides in India. Let's move on to the next editorial. This is from the Hindu business line. It talks about something called poem. P in capital letter, O in small letter, E and M in capital letter. Its full form is Place of Effective Management. It was introduced in the 2015 budget. It is the test of the residential status of a company. The 2015 budget amended the definition of a company's residential status to include those companies as well whose place of effective management is in India, even though the company may be incorporated abroad. So if its main decision making process is happening in India, and no matter where the company is incorporated, in what country, if its major decisions are being taken in India, strategic decisions, then it will fall under the definition of poem. So this the poem provision of poem, it may be amended or completely dropped off in this budget. So we just need to know here what poem is. It could be a preliminary question. Let's move on to the next editorial. This is from Indian Express. This talks about our relations with UAE. This is the third day we'll be doing something on our relations with UAE. Just some very basic facts. I'm just going to read them out. We have a bilateral trade of $60 billion with UAE. It was $60 billion in the year 2015. UAE is the third largest trading partner of India after US and China. It is the 10th largest foreign investor in India with over $8 billion investments. Indian companies have invested $55 billion in the UAE, and our workers working there, they send an annual remittance of $8 billion annually to India. So those are some of the aspects of our relations with the UAE. I know I have not been doing general current affairs since the last 4-5 days. I'll just summarize them and do them together in the upcoming videos, so don't worry about that. So that's it for today, 27 January 2017. Thank you.